Hello, hello. Hey, my sound is working. First try. All right. Where were we? I think we just talked to all our party members.
How can I help?
But I guess we probably still have some more dialogue to do with them real quick, so let's do that.
How can I help? I do. I've been trying to come up with the best way to say this for some time, but I suppose I should just come out and say it. The truth is, I have come to depend on you. Not just for the sake of the mission, but for my own sake as well.
Oh, man.
I'm glad you're with us.
Is she about to say she actually likes me?
Well, yes. Surely that's not so surprising. Did I? I am trying to be sincere here. It occurred to me that I may have been too critical of you. Too demanding at times. I know my manner can be a bit taciturn. I know you must be getting sick of my lectures about the dark side and everything else. I spent all my years being hounded by my instructors, being told so often how gifted and important I was until I was sick of it. I remember when I was younger, I used to swear that I would never become as self-absorbed and stodgy as the Jedi Masters. It's ironic, really. That's kind of you to say, but I know for myself it's not really true. Being controlled has kept everyone around me at an arm's length. Even those like yourself who are most in need of my understanding and compassion.
Why
Maybe
most?
it's time to change that. You deserve to know how much I respect and admire you. I had to tell you how much I care for you. As a friend, of course. Please, it's not allowed. I have to remain true to the Jedi ideal. If this is going to cause a problem, maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Well, that was not nearly so difficult as I feared. Thank you for hearing me out. I feel much better. But enough soul searching for now. We should probably continue on with our mission. How can I help?
I might have messed something
Yes,
up, but
what's
if
in
I
your
did, it's okay.
I already told you, he betrayed us all. Well, there is more to it. I'm sure you don't want to hear about it.
I sure do.
It's just that I don't talk about it very much, okay? I told you about my homeworld, Telos. 4 years ago, Saul led the Sith fleet there and demanded its surrender. The planet refused, and Saul proceeded to devastate its entire surface. Millions died. I had a wife and a son on Telos. I thought they would be safe there, but my task force arrived too late to be of much help. We didn't have enough
Telos
medical
is where you start
supplies.
on
The colony
KOTOR 2.
was burning and the dying were everywhere. I remember holding my wife and screaming for the medics, but they didn't come in time.
I should point out that when Basilisk says, I am most in need of her compassion, why am I most, right? It's another hint. I seem like I'm a paragon of the light. I don't need her compassion. Anyway, back to Garth.
Of course not, how could you? I had nothing left after that, really. I devoted myself to the fleet. Hunting Saul was my only purpose. I miss them. And I know killing Saul won't bring them back. And it won't make me happy again, but I have to do it. I don't expect you to understand, but I have to pay him back for what he's done. I have to. It's all I have left. She had courage, and she was stubborn. Could never talk her out of anything once she put her mind to it. And she hated it when I signed back onto the fleet at the start of the war. I had planned on leaving soon, to join her. His name was Dustle, and I don't know what happened to him. The colony was a complete ruin, and we never found any trace of him. I made inquiries and followed the reports from Telos for years, but I stopped. Anyway, I hope that answers your questions. Let's continue with what we were doing.
Oh no. Wait, does he show up on Korriban? Did I miss this? Hold on. dust still. This is ringing a bell. Oh, no. I did. Whoops. Well, that's not the end of the world. I guess we can... I needed to trigger this conversation before I got here. Well, briefly, let's explore the Sith colony. What if I killed him? Oh God. Wait, where am I? Oh, I'm on Tatooine, that's right. Do.
Incoming fighters.
Quick detour here. But I can also, if I need this footage for the video, I can always just go back on a different playthrough.
How can I help? Am I so transparent? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, considering our bond. Yes, there is something I would like to ask, if you'll permit it. In our time together, I've been watching you. You are a true servant of the light. You follow the tenets of the Jedi Order. For me, it has always been a constant battle. And that's enough for you. If only it were as easy for me. If only the right path was always clear. I've always struggled for control over my passions. I've always been too quick to anger, too quick to get involved. My instructors constantly berated me for it. I've often dreamed that I might be able to confront Darth Malak myself.
Oh man.
I dream I can use all this power I have
Foreshadowing.
to stop all the death and destruction. I just think about all the evil that the Sith have caused, and I get so furious. Yet we are told that these feelings are the path to the dark side.
Yeah, I think so too.
But what comes next? After using all that power, would you decide to impose your own view on the universe? The dark side corrupts your very thoughts.
True.
The very thought that I could become as evil as Malak. I just can't fathom it. It just doesn't seem possible. I mean, how could I... No. Wait, I'm sorry. I shouldn't even be asking you this. The Jedi teachings are clear. Who am I to question them? And even worse, who am I to try and make you question them?
But she's saying, look at this, what? Right? Because she's looking for answers from you. Specifically because she's like, well, you know, maybe Revan can address my doubts.
These are dangerous thoughts. The indulgence of a vain mind. Please, forget I ever mentioned this. Let's just return to our mission. How can I help? Then I...
Yes, what's it?
Do.
Go about your business, please, citizen.
I'm almost certain I would have failed this quest. I mean, how just totally heard somebody die. What the hell? What? Do you hear that? Somebody's getting force lightning tortured. Garth, you are killing me, Smalls.
Yeah?
Yes?
Come on, thank you. So 6R2, 6R8. Okay. There's just no way he's still alive, but I don't really care about finishing. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. I don't really care about finishing Kar's quest. I was intending to do all the quests in this playthrough. I totally just forgot that Dustil was on Korriban. But it's not a big deal. Could have just pressed the button, I guess, but it's a quick run.
How can I help? Yes, I did end that quite abruptly, didn't I? Perhaps a master could have addressed my questions with the proper wisdom, but I never should have brought it up here, not with you. Part of my purpose on this mission was to guide you in the way of the light, to help you avoid the temptations of the dark side. But I fear I've failed in that task. I don't think I'm the proper Jedi to guide you. I am no master. You should have remained with the Council.
We're trying to romance Bastila before we go to Tatooine, which is where we're going next, because there are certain triggers that change if we do not. So we want to, or if we do rather. So.
The fact of the matter is, I have never possessed much skill at controlling myself. With the bond that joins us, it seems I have even less. You have maintained the path of the light side, but it has been in spite of my influence, not because of it. It's increasingly obvious I am unable to guide you properly. I don't know. I think I may have made a very big mistake. I simply hope that you are not the one who pays the price, ultimately, for the fact that I can't help you enough. That's a kinder response than I deserve, and I can see there is wisdom in your words. You continue to be there for me, don't you? Even after I keep pushing you away, you're still around when I need you most. You're like no man I've known before, and you're nothing like what I expected you to be after the council sent us on this mission.
Caught herself. After ...
I need time to think about all this. They're not going as I thought they would. We should continue on with our mission for now.
Fair enough. Is there anybody else I need to talk to? I don't really care if there is. Tatooine time. Well, then we'll edit our title when we land. Whee! No space battle for today. Time for another vision. What is this cave? Now, as played out as Tatooine is, and in Star Wars, good God, it's so played out. I do like it in this game for a couple reasons. First of all, it's before it becomes really played out. And
Another vision.
hold on.
The Force is guiding us, helping us retrace the steps of Malak and his old master, leading us ever closer to the Star Forge. Tatooine is known for little but glowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes.
Same. Anyway, it's also interesting because it's so far in the past. It's like just as Tatooine is beginning to get settled, right? It's just like one Zerka Corp settlement here. It's called Anchorhead, which is cool.
Perhaps, though that would have been tens of thousands of years in the past. Now there's nothing but the howling emptiness of the Dune Sea. The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs.
True.
No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Yeah, no duh. Dumbest line in the game. Alright, Bastila, is it time?
How can I help?
It's totally time.
Then
Save here real quick.
How can I help? You've been patient with me, haven't you? I suppose you deserve an answer. But you have to understand how difficult this is for me to say. With all my training, I should be able to control myself better than this. But you're not like anything I expected. You're not like any man I've ever met before. I find myself watching you when I don't mean to. I'm thinking about you when I don't want to. It isn't supposed to be like this.
Maybe it is supposed to be like this.
I don't know. It shouldn't be so hard not to think of you. It should be easy not to think of you. I should have discipline. Jedi discipline. Every time I try to call on all my teachings to calm myself, they fail me. You have such power, such passion. I don't know if it's due to the bond between us, but I'm drawn to you. The Force is a part of you, as is your power. But that's not what attracted me to you. It's more than that. Maybe it's the bond we share. It gives us a certain intimacy. If I could, I would return to Tatooine. I need to be away from this bond of ours. I need to weaken it. I need to be anywhere but near you. But Malak must be stopped. My own feelings are nothing when compared to that. Yet I know this could affect the sake of our mission if it's not resolved. I can't let that happen. I think we should have some privacy for this. Come with me.
Oh, shit.
You're stronger than I am, and there's no point in telling me otherwise. You will be a great Jedi, I think. I hope. In some ways you make me feel weak, like I'm caught up in the wake of our destiny. But at the same time you make me feel stronger, more alive. I realize now these feelings are part of the bond we share. The Jedi Council surely realized this. They knew my loyalty to the doctrines of our order would be tested on this mission.
Always thinking about the
Facing
Jedi
and
Council.
Overcoming my feelings for you, I've learned a valuable lesson about control and the dangers of emotion. This is an important step in understanding the Force. I'm sorry if this is not what you wanted to hear, but I felt
What?
that it was important you know our
Is this how this goes?
situation was nothing more than a result of our powerful bond. You're the one who can't face the truth. Malak has to be stopped. How can I do that if I let myself be blinded by my feelings for you? You mean it, don't you? But how can I be sure you're not making a mistake? I have to resist. I have to be strong for both of us. But I can't. Malak will... Okay, you've made your point. Now shut up and kiss me, you fool.
Oh. What's this animation going to be like?
We shouldn't have done that.
Incredible.
It was wrong. The Jedi are not allowed to fall in love. It was a moment of weakness. When I kissed you, we shouldn't have. I'm sorry. No, I know we both wanted it, but we shouldn't have given in to our desire. We're Jedi. We can't act like this. Not now. Not while we still have to deal with Malak. I'm sorry. I don't blame you, but it was a mistake. I have to get out of here before somebody sees us together.
Girl. That's rude. So, continuing our conversation about love from the last 2 episodes or whatever. Bastila believes that it's wrong, right? It's wrong for Jedi. It's giving in to passion, and to a certain extent, she's right. She does give in to her passions, and that is dangerous for her and causes her to fall to the dark side. But on the other hand, you can't do that as Fem Revan. But on the other hand, it does weaken to a certain extent. That kind of passion is a weakness, and I understand that perspective. But on the other hand, it can also be a source of strength, right? If you have romanced Bastila, it is much, much easier to turn her back to the light, because there is a kind of mutual strength that you can use, and that's a very similar to what you learned from the Keldroma datapad and the interactions of the 3 Tarantatic hunters in this game. And in this game, I think it takes a really good perspective on how love and the Force work, which is that it's like any relationship in the real world. It can be a source of weakness. It can be toxic or bad, but it could also be a source of strength, right? And it is dangerous, and maybe, I understand the rationale for keeping the Jedi above that, but on the other hand, they're depriving themselves of a source of strength. And I think it's a nice middle ground that this game charts, and it kind of lets you, it doesn't say it's bad, and it shows you its strengths, and it shows you its weaknesses, which is really, really great. Thank you, Knights of the Old Republic, for being so well written. All right.
How can I help? We've already been over this. It was a moment of weakness, a stumble brought on by unbridled passions. But my emotions are firmly in check once more. We need to stay focused on stopping Darth Malak, and I want the others to stay focused as well. I don't want them to get suspicious and start gossiping about our little encounter. So until our mission is over, we need to act with discretion. We shouldn't speak of this anymore. Not until Malak is defeated.
Okay. Yeah, as Fem Revan, you cannot romance Bastila, which is good. I like that in this game, characters have existing sexuality. They aren't player sexual, which is a problem with future Mass Effect games, future BioWare games such as Mass Effect. But it's better to have the cyberpunk model where there are characters who are attracted to you or not. If you are FemShep, you can romance Karth, but you can also romance Juhani. You do get 2 options, whereas did I say FemShep? Whoops. It's female Revan, female PC. You can romance Karth or Juhani, but as a male, you can only romance Bastila. No male gay love, only female gay love in the year 2000, looks like. Now, I think, and when I say think, what I really mean is hope. Juhani, cool. We are going to bring Mission, and we are going to bring Bastila, because they both have quests on this godforsaken rock. So let's make sure their lightsabers and stuff are up to date. Yeah. This has a way higher crit threat range. I think I'll transition mission to blasters eventually, just not quite yet. Pilla is restricted to light side, right? Or is it next door? Which is the one? Solari. Yeah, oh yeah, I do have Solarian. This is massive criticals, which is fine. Solari is what we want, though. So Sigil and Bondar. Surely Opila is better. Yeah, damage bonus 3. Much better than weak. Weak stun. Bastila and Michonne.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve. After some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this. The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses.
So we saw a little bit of Zerka Corp on Korriban, and we got that guy who complained about it a lot on Tatooine. But this is our first encounter with Zerka Corp. And the Zerka Corp are, aside from the Sith, the secondary villains of this game. Or maybe not of the game, but of the galaxy. So we're going Tatooine and then Kashyyyk on purpose because it builds the themes of Zerka Corporation as a villain any better. All right, but let's try and get out of the way of paying this fee in the name of socialism or whatever.
The fee is non-negotiable. We have a very thin margin of profit on this world. That does make sense. I suppose I could.
Wow, that was so easy.
We need the business. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure? There isn't much to tell. It's a very old planet, well past its prime. Zerka Corporation is the only company with any interest in it. It's not a very pretty world, but there is opportunity here if you know where to look.
And yeah, Zerka Corp, as Sith is like the Sith are, we were talking about the Empire, right? How they are in a sort of dominating resource extraction sort of way. But Zerka Corporation could also be considered like a mercantilist empire, capitalist isn't the right word, but mercantilist empire where they are also looking for resource extraction and profit margins, but not through force not through violence, though they enact plenty of violence, but primarily through trade and commerce.
I can't really get into that. It hasn't been a very smooth operation. I shouldn't get into it.
Yeah, but I need to know.
It's common knowledge, so there's no harm in telling you. It's a tale of bad business. You see, Zerka Corporation staked their claim to this planet based on some very promising geological surveys. Unfortunately, that information was incorrect, and possibly even an attempt at sabotage by a rival company.
Oof.
Not totally barren. There were a few good years of mining, and limited operations are still in place. But the ore is flawed. It has peculiar properties. They've had to look at other forms of business.
Yeah, what do you mean by peculiar?
Zerka Corporation has really tried to hide this, but it just seems that Tatooine metal is unfit for effective manufacturing.
That's no good.
I would imagine that this outpost will eventually be abandoned. Nobody is making any money here. Of course, this rock may have been settled a few times, so look for some other company to get stuck with it.
Yeah, what else are they doing?
Pursuits that appeal to the casual traveler. There are some fearsome native species that provide exciting hunting.
Cool.
There are also lengthy, barren wastes that serve as fine swoop tracks. Attracting business has been slow, however.
Ooh, I get to be a swoop champion.
Very little. There are hints that it might once have been a lush world, but I can't picture it as anything but a desert. Native sentient species have no records going back that far. That was hundreds of years ago, maybe thousands. Of course, the native species are not very willing to tell anyone anything. They're barely more than animals.
That now we're starting to get our first traces of real villainy. That barely more than animals comment is going to basically be the theme. There's something else I was going to say. Oh, yeah. I don't think in the real world deserts are created by anything except for water. Because how else would the stone get ground down? I'm not a geologist, but like stone gets made, right? Or whatever. Planetary core, volcanic eruption, stuff like this. Igneous or sedimentary rock. That's all above water. And then when it gets ground down to sand, that's done by water. So I think it definitely has to have been a lush world at some point. Anyway, let's ask him what he means about animal species.
The Sand People. They're vicious and attack outsiders on sight. More animal than anything, really. Maybe they know the history of Tatooine. Maybe they don't. Impossible to tell. They won't cooperate. Not personally, but they've given Zerka Corporation a rough time. It's hard enough mining this rock without suffering random attacks. I think the company has even put a bounty on them, but I'm sure not going to try for it. The Jawas are scavengers and a bit primitive. Hard to understand. They have an affinity for droids. Some of our scientists believe that they may not be native to the planet. But how they got here, they may not even know. As I said, they're hard to understand. They usually end up slaves to the Sand People. They aren't fighters. Good traders, though.
You know, we talked earlier about how the Sith is coded as like a classical empire. Zerka is coded as a classical era mercantilist corporation like the Dutch East India Trade Company, or like some sort of big for-profit corporation that did bad stuff back in the 16 and 1700s. You know, imperialism, slave trade, that kind of stuff. And the way that they clash with the locals is coded in that fashion.
It depends on what level of risk you want to take. You could ask at the Zerka office if any bounties need collecting. That's in Central Anchorhead. While you're at the office, ask for a hunting license so you can sell trophies to Faza in his lodge, just north of them. I suppose you could also take up swoop racing. Talk to the hut at the registration office by the track. That's in West Anchorhead. I can't say I know which of these jobs is the most dangerous. I stay away from all of them. That's not much information. Could you tell me more? You a digger? I've heard of ruins being found now and then, but they've always been stripped by Sand People soon after. You're not going to get anywhere with them. I guess you could ask around, but I doubt you'll learn anything different. You could always ask a Jawa. It's hard to tell what they know. It depends
Oh, I already asked this.
as you wish. If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Bet you will.
What?
Oh, Basta
Yes?
looks like she's kidded. What? You had this whole time. Boo. What are my stats like? I need one more point of each. Looks like to properly take advantage. Give you some strength amplifier. I'll use these because I can get benefit out of them. You can take this. And I must have like a good shield somewhere. Here, Sith Energy Shield.
Sure.
Very good. And now, hopefully somebody's going to come talk to Bastila here. If not, we have a bit of a problem. Yes, sweet.
I'm Bastila, yes. I take it that you know my mother?
Bonana kachu, kicha badwang, wanga kum kiba bu mulera, kakin chak nawagawa bakon, donk kiba nukunek, tonga boksha nagnong.
Is there something I can do for you, miss? As you can see, we're in quite a hurry.
Well, a little bit of a hurry.
Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon, wanakum bes, chi pala mulek, tonki pa nagnonek, tu nikton chun chun ke nemolek rabest, wuf mala nibokurk.
My mother's condition?
Tin umpa do punta krita. Ak ti konto ona chabachisa wanki.
Chabachisa wonky.
Kon chichan kun green kanchan to pro. Bok wala no bok cha. Nichi konchuva kin lorta ika kun.
I've not seen my mother since I joined the Order. Do you know what's happened? Did she say anything about my father?
Genchopa chawi tikchok twis yun kun. Watu yama kama wona henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa. Dong abuk shami no nok.
I see. Where did you meet her? Do you remember?
Chachika don mulaka. Wata yumaka wamahona nek. Ashantington unumani patoka. Wana kuna best chinga pala multonki.
Part of me would rather not see her at all. But if she is really sick, well, we shall see.
We shall see. Oh, she disappeared. My favorite trick, the disappearing Twi'lek. Oh, it's one of these guys. These guys are cool. Yeah. We hear of Sith trouble on Korriban. Ah, game reacting to my choices. Very cool. What you got? Ysanni's band? Upgradable melee? That's cool. Awareness +4? That's useless. Is this upgradable? Oh, this is super good. But I don't know. I'll figure out what weapon I'm gonna give to Oh, this is also good. Man, sometimes I wish I had unlimited credits. Bantha fodder. Yeah, it's all fine. Whatever. I'm good. What do you need, brother? Two dudes standing here who I think both need me. What shipment? Oh god. Cool. Now I just have a bunch of Giska on my ship. Do I poison them all? I feel like when I poison them, I get hecking dark side points. I don't really want to do that.
Tatooine's a dust bowl, and that's all it'll ever be.
That's all you'll ever be, nerd.
You a swoop racer? Dead in a week, I bet.
Bruh. I'm an incredible swoop racer. I would never die in 1 week. What do you have to say about this, Bastila?
How can I help? Sorry. I'm just thinking about my mother. It's strange to hear news after all this time. It's quite distracting. It's not that I look forward to seeing her. I just can't help but wonder what she wants. But perhaps we...
Hey there. I've been thinking about Lena and what she said about Griff. You know, how he was always blaming other people for his problems?
True.
There might be something to what she said.
True.
No, of course not. Not really. But what if it was his idea to leave me behind? I'm not saying Griff would just abandon me, but maybe he did want to leave me behind. Just temporarily, you know? He might have done that if he planned on coming back later, but things don't usually work out for Griff the way he planned, you know? And that's when he'd get in trouble. He was always borrowing money he could never pay back. He might have been trying to skip out on his debts when he left Harris. He would have to leave his little sister behind so it would look like he was coming back. Yeah, well, no, not exactly. Look, all I'm trying to say is that the more I think back, the more I realize I might be idolizing my brother a bit, not seeing all his faults.
Unlucky.
I still want to find him. I need to see him again. It's just that I'm not sure how I'll react when I do.
That's okay.
Maybe. We'll see. I don't want to judge him yet. Maybe Lena was lying. Or maybe she wasn't. All I know is I'd like to speak to Griff myself. If we have time, I'd like to go talk to the Zerka Corp rep on Tatooine.
We can do that.
And see what he has to say about where my brother is now.
Sure thing, mission. Okay, we're going to walk through here, and then I'm going to update my title. One sec. Tatooine. Also want to check something. Do. All right, back to. Thought about getting some water, but I still have some. So. Me too.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing left.
Uh-oh. I'll help.
Oh, thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare. No? But you looked... I'm sorry, I thought you looked equipped like a hunter. Are you sure you're not going to be getting a license? I mean, you don't look like a farmer, and the only way to be allowed out of Anchorhead is to get a hunting
Oh,
license.
guess I am getting a hunting license then.
Zerka Corporation sells them out of their office just south of here in the center of Anchorhead. That's where my husband got his. I think they charge 200 credits, but they've been known to make exceptions. Please, no one else will help. Will you buy it? I can't sell it myself. They're worth more than 500 credits.
Oh.
You will? Oh, thank you so much. Please, I know it's worth at least 500 credits. Thank you. I hope it is enough.
You're welcome, lady.
You've been a great help. I appreciate it. My children will too.
Wow. Sometimes helping people feels pretty good, you know?
Thank you for helping this woman. It may not seem like such a great thing to you, but you are making a difference.
For whatever it means, may the Force be with you. You've saved us.
Oh, I had other questions for you, lady. You fucked right off. Very cool. Do. Sorry, what are you talking about?
Her mother was supposed to be here somewhere. Ask if they've seen her.
Best.
We should try to find her. I doubt she wants.
That is true. Solid analysis, Mr. Jaros.
Something you want? I don't have a lot of time for talk, so please, make it quick. All right, but I'm not sure what I could say to interest you. I just work on the crawlers.
Also has a bit of Dune vibes. Sort of inescapably.
Well, it's a hole in the galaxy as far as I'm concerned. I doubt this outpost will last much longer. But that's happened before and will happen again. Anchorhead has been resettled a few times now.
Oh.
Well, Tatooine fools people. It looks like it might have a good supply of resources, but it doesn't. Before a company learns this, they've already set up communities to support operations they now can't afford.
Whoopsie.
Company pulls out, cities dry up, and after a few years, someone that doesn't know why it failed tries again.
Oh, sorry.
No one is. I guess it looked like a promising mining planet, but the metal, I tell you, it just isn't right. I've been a mechanic my whole life. I've never seen anything corrode as fast as Tatooine metal.
I can't remember
That's why
what the
whoever was here
answer
before left.
to
Why
the
Zerka will leave.
corroding
Why
metal
whoever comes
is,
next.
or if there is one.
I repaired the sand crawlers when they returned from the mines. They get pretty banged up, even without the attacks. The sand people attack them pretty regularly.
Yeah.
Zerka Corporation is getting pretty sick of it, I hear. They've offered bounties on sand people for a while now, but few hunters take them up on it. Too dangerous. Try at the Zerka offices right here. They'd know. Oh, the big crawlers head out at dawn. That's so they avoid the bigger predators. The raid, I mean, doesn't help avoid the sand people, though. They attack pretty regular, no matter what Zerka Corporation tries.
Unlucky.
All right, then.
Yep. Where's my real save? Can't just murder a whole village. They also have, as you notice, nobody will help you, and that lady says nobody will help you on Tatooine if you're in trouble. They're also doing some, like, class conflict, in addition to the, like, mercantilist, imperialist, subjugating the natives thing with Zerka. There's also, like, they create stratified societies where people just don't care about other people. True. Alright, this lady is, I think, our main contact here.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company?
True.
If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
What? Why?
I assume that by out of the ordinary, you're referring to the destruction of Terrace? That is all anyone is talking about. I'm afraid Zerka Corporation is not offering any comment on those events. We wouldn't wish to anger the participants.
Not anger the participants. Not offering any comment. I think the game expects you to come to Tatooine first because you look at all the planets and you're like, Tatooine, I know Tatooine. To heckin' love Star Wars, you know? But obviously we didn't. But that's why they kind of have a lot of commentary on Terrace. Though, to be fair, they did have some commentary about Terrace on Kashyyyk. On Korriban. But they won't really on Kashyyyk. And I can't remember about Manon right now.
If you're looking for local events, I suggest you go to the Swoop Track, one of the few leisure industries on Tatooine.
True.
There was also a Jawa here earlier, saying something about needing help. I think he's out by the city gates. I can't be more specific about what he wanted. Our droid translators had difficulty with the message.
Take as much offense as you want. You know
Very
it's
well,
true.
Though I do have work to get back to. As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is. We use them to ensure that only people judged fit by Zerka Corporation are allowed outside the city. We don't allow casual exploration because of legal concerns. Zerka Corporation takes no responsibility for loss of life on the dunes. It's just so we can keep track of people. No one leaves the city without a Zerka hunting license. Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sandcrawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
My favorite gaffy sticks, yeah.
Which would you rather have dumped on your office floor? Besides, they're ceremonial weapons, unique to each warrior. It's just as good. We use them to ensure that only people judged fit by Zerka Corporation are allowed outside the city. We don't allow casual...
Yes.
Of course. Zerka Corporation records are available at our representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours, please. For your needs here, we maintain a fully stocked storehouse. Speak with Greta Holda about any purchases.
It's just like, again, here on Tatooine, it's more like detachment. As opposed to like active malice, it's just like moral detachment, right? We offer no comment on Terrace. We need you to deal with the Sand People. They don't really care how I deal with the Sand People, right? In the end.
Certainly. Please pose your questions to the representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours, please.
Come on.
I suppose you're right. It's not like you can't tell the state of things just by looking around. Mining operations here have not been a success. The ore is substandard, and there's less of it than surveys indicated. With the Sand People raids on top of it all, it's no wonder this planet has been abandoned before. No one knows. There are odd energy fluctuations on this planet, but they defy analysis or explanation. But the effect is obvious. Ore taken from Tatooine is useless for construction. It degrades incredibly fast. Word is getting out about it too. We're running out of buyers. Zerka Corporation is not doing well here.
That's bad.
The company would be foolish to stay. It will be costly, but in the end, leaving will be cheaper than staying. I imagine all the heavy equipment will be abandoned. It's not worth shipping out things like sandcrawlers. Maybe the Jawas will find a use for them when we're gone. That's a laugh.
Why is that a laugh?
We can't ignore evidence that Anchorhead was settled more than once before, and abandoned each time. There's probably a century between each attempt, just long enough for records about why it failed to disappear. The Jawas salvage ancient tech all the time. It's a remote world. Who knows what's here?
Who? What? Records disappeared after 100 years? What kind of futuristic society are these people running?
Very well, though I do have work to get back to.
Oh, shit.
Griff? There's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Zerka Corporation payroll.
Lamau. Nice try, lady. What a bad liar.
Oh, you mean that Twi'lek? Must have slipped my mind for a second. Yes, of course I remember Griff. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work.
Oof.
He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Zerka Corporation supplies, although we could never prove it.
Sounds like him.
We would have fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him.
Uh-oh.
He was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Zerka Corporation of liability in these circumstances. Zerka Corporation cares deeply for all of its employees. That's why we've started a bounty program to thin the Sand People numbers. We didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corporate information. I could lose my job.
Again, see, like, she's not evil. She's just incredibly self-centered, right? Which is sort of the vibe. Self-centered and oblivious to the world around them, and totally profit-driven. But not evil is sort of the vibe here, which will not really be the case on Kashyyyk. Or it will, I mean, arguably it's that, just like ramped up to the point where it becomes like clearly evil.
As I said, all employees have signed waivers absolving Zerka Corporation of any financial liability if this occurs. It is the industry standard. I suppose you could apply for special dispensation from the Zerka Corporation representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only.
Dude,
please.
if she says business hours only, please.
Very well. As I said, the Sand People are becoming a problem. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sand crawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them.
Cool.
Very good. Zerka Corporation looks forward to your future business.
Bet you do. Mission? Brother.
Talk. What is there to talk about?
Yeah.
Those Sand People took my brother prisoner.
Sure did.
Griff may be a slime, but we have to go rescue him. We can't just leave him with those monsters. I knew I could count on you. There's definite fringe benefits to being friends with the Jedi.
Definitely, dude. I would be friends with the Jedi for those fringe benefits. Oh, that's cool, and that reacts to my events. Oh my god, what the hell? Huh. A realist. A realist Rhodian. Well, that's not a very nice thing to say about realists, but cynical Rhodian. What do you got? Anything good? Anything good? Powered battle armor. I like powered battle armor. That's cool. Holdout blasters are cool too. Thermal detonators. Mesh underlay. Okay. I don't care anymore. Oh wait, what does gas mask actually do? Check that real quick. Gas a mask. Immunity poison. Alright, cool. Alright. And then there's gonna be a dude out here to talk to. I guess the other perspective. Oh, I should have selected the first option. Well, we'll go back and do that in a sec. I need to see what he says to that. Yeah. Fair.
Ina kun la boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun best chin. Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama ruli ra rachikun. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun best chin pa. Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun best chin pa ma ruli ra. Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun best chin pa ma ruli ra. Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama ruli. Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun la boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun.
Yeah, I don't know how. I feel like there would be no other way.
Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. La boda ni winkis matoma.
One sec. Do. Yes. Okay. Says this piece. Cool. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Awesome kill. They didn't ask you to do it? Yes. Yep. Is that their fault? I guess not.
La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun best chin pa ma rulira. Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. La boda ni winkis matoma. Kuyabi just.
Yeah.
Kuyabi just.
Cool. Alright. Setting up straight. Yes, my journal. Thank you for updating my journal. Good citizen, took a trade officer. Do I get attacked? I swear I get attacked by Dark Jedi somewhere soon. Ah, Jawa is so cool. Here we are.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
That's unlucky, because it's not going to be you. Skills! Should... Wait. I think we gotta start upping repair. Oh, I have to be 15 for that? What can I get in the meantime? There's just no way insanity is correct. I think we need that one at some point. Could also get these. This is a fine alternate. Actually, wait. Destroy droid does that. I don't need that power. You're really probably supposed to have combat music right now, by the way. This fire is good. It just doesn't last. 20 seconds is just not enough time. I heckin' love Force Lightning, but it's gonna cost way too much. That was really stupid. Let's not level up. We need Bastila to level up. I don't need to level up myself. Because I think Bastila is just... Because I'm level 13. Bastila's level 10. Mission's level 12, yeah.
What can I do?
Alright, time to kill some Dirk Jittery.
Lord Malak.
You bet he was. Okay. He saved it. Bruh.
What can I do?
Let's level you up once, just so they're not quite so abusive. And we can get you stasis, which is good.
What can I do?
What are you doing?
Never get me.
Seriously? There we go.
Yeah?
here.
Sure.
Let's make this quick.
Ah, sneak attack is so good.
I'm here.
Sure.
Me. Yeah?
I'm
Yeah?
here.
Just try to tab target like I was playing WoW. That was kind of funny. Dark Shade Night Robe, lightsaber, some crystals,
Yes?
Yes?
a short lightsaber, a data pad. That's right. Oh, that Diamond crystal I think is pretty good. If I remember what that one is. Anyway, let's see what that data pad has to say. Do 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 do. Oh, this I forgot about this. We got our Jenna Haradan data pad. Come see Hulas and Manan. We'll do that later. I don't know if we'll do the Jenna Haradan quest or not. We'll see. Detailed descriptions of Basla. Basla's escaped terrorists ever can find or dispose of her, and her Jedi companion will be greatly rewarded by Lord Malak himself. Interesting, this contains detailed descriptions of me, and they didn't recognize me on Korriban. But, you know, those Dark Jedi are not the smartest peas in the proverbial pod. Let's do some of these side quests. Like, let's go to the cantina first before we go swoop racing. I believe this is the cantina. Yeah. Helena.
Something you want, Spacer? Go talk to the office if you want to complain about conditions here. I don't want to hear it. Seems like every other person I meet is complaining about something. Well, it's not going to get better, so leave me alone.
And the impression you get of all these people is that they're just like really strung out from kind of being in a crappy place.
I don't really have any interest in helping you. Will this be quick? Like I said before, I don't much care what you think. I'll be on the street if business keeps dropping, and it will.
True.
All right then. Nobody we've brought, that's for sure. Our expert said this rock was supposed to have mining potential to last for years.
Unlucky.
Nothing but garbage ore, good for nothing. You ever try to sell someone garbage? My name's Mud in 3 systems now.
Yeah.
Good. I have a lack of business to attend to.
That's a funny line.
Maybe the Sith will give us more support here on Tatooine. Couldn't get worse.
Well now, what can Gandalf do for you? It's been a while since I've had anyone bother talking to me. Usually it's some kid wondering what my old racing days were like when I was back on Taris. It seems like a long time. I'm not sure what I have that you would be interested in. I'm just an old swoop jock that doesn't have the head for it anymore.
Seem cool.
Ah, something I know. Well, something I used to know. My racing days are behind me. Gandalf is the name. The best place to race is wherever the track treats you sweet and your times are golden. It's that simple. You get hung up on any one track and he'll end up like me. My favorite stop was Taris. Yeah. Always look forward to going back. Now, I don't want to touch my bike at all. Maybe I wasn't in the winner's circle lately, but I still race for sport, you know?
Vroom, vroom.
A woman? Well, I never won on Taris, but it was always my first stop on the circuit, and the last if I could help it. That doesn't matter now. You can't ask for more certain closure than the whole planet being gone. Poof, boom, gone. Oh, well, past my prime by any measure. I started late, too. Not like the kids out there now. Some of them are too young. It's a cutthroat business. I've seen some of them burn out after a year. They get dangerous and don't live long. That's not everyone, of course, but it happens. I'm a has-been, I'll admit, but dying while you're on top is still dying. I'll pass.
Sensible.
I don't really talk to any of them. I know Zara's from the circuit, and we couldn't ask for a tougher lady. She's smart, too. I don't know the younger guys.
What was that noise
I've
he
been
made?
watching Nico. Good to see someone doing it for the love of the race. I don't know, but some people just have something that lets the bike take them. It's like the air stops pushing back. That's
God,
an old
he's such a
fact,
character.
you know, when the wind decides to stop fighting. I used to have that.
God, voice acting is so good.
All right. Ask me again in a few years, and it'll be me. I'm probably not going back out on the circuit. There is one. But for now, I don't know any more than the next guy. Well, you should try the locals. Jawas, maybe. Funny little guy. Keep safe. Yep. Seems like tough times are coming.
Here she is. Our girl.
Beth? I'm sorry, do I know you?
I'm here, Mother. But don't you recognize me?
What do you expect when I haven't so much as had a picture of you since you left? Do you know how long I've been trying to find you?
You knew as well as I communication would be impossible once I joined the Order. Now what is this about? Where is Father?
Then you haven't heard. I should have known.
Has something happened to him? Are you going to tell me or not?
Your father is dead, Bastila. That is part of the reason why I was looking for you.
Dead? What happened? What did you do to him?
Jeez.
Isn't this a lovely reunion? Already she's flinging insults at me. Tell me, you're one of her friends. Do you treat your mother this way?
Only if she deserved it.
Is that so? Well, I'll be joining her soon enough, I suppose.
I was told you were sick. Are you actually dying, or is this merely melodrama for my benefit?
Melodrama.
Such sweet things, you say. Perhaps I should tell you everything first before we start arguing again.
You could start by telling me what you got Father into that killed him.
I hadn't realized Jedi was so spiteful. You want me to tell you I brought your father here for an expedition, do you? You want to blame me for his death? You never accepted that your father loved going on his treasure hunts, leaving you alone with me. I was always to blame for everything. What else is new? So yes, fine. I brought your father here to look for Krayt dragon pearls. He took an expedition into the Tatooine desert, and he died.
How can you be sure of that? Father is an experienced...
Do you think I would look for you if I wasn't sure? They were attacked by a Krayt dragon, and one of the guides fled the battle. He saw your father killed.
I see. So what do you want from me? Credits?
Oh, don't be insulting. I want you to use those senses of yours. I want you to find him. I want you to bring back his holocron.
Why? So you can sell it?
Is it too much to ask that I have something to remember your father by? Of course it is, isn't it? You couldn't be bothered.
We're very busy on a mission from the Jedi Council. I doubt I'll have the time. Ask my companions if you doubt me.
Miss Helena. Yeah. I know, because it's dangerous out there.
As my daughter is quick to point out, I haven't the coin to hire another expedition. Nor am I the adventurer my husband was.
So weird that they say coin in this credits universe, but English, I guess.
What remains would there be? Krayt dragons are huge predators, easily able to devour a human, and the desert is a harsh environment. Finding my father's remains would be an even more impossible task than finding his holocron, an ignoble end to a fine man. It doesn't seem to have anything to do with what she's asking. Are you actually sick, Mother?
What difference does it make to you? None, I'm sure. Just find your father's holocron, and you won't have to worry about me again either way.
That's the kind of response I would expect. Very well. We'll look for the holocron if we have time. I can't promise any more than that.
I believe your father was headed north towards the Sand People Enclave. I would check along that route, dear. Do please hurry.
Do please hurry. So nice. Are the Jawas or servers in this cantina? Bet you will.
Well, a fresh face for the game. I want.
Nah, I don't want to play Kazakh, sorry.
Huh? Who are you then? Only new people that come to Junix Nard's Cantina are long-time
Junix
losers and bounty
Nard.
hunters. I don't have to tell you why the two don't mix well. Please keep any blaster fire to a minimum. I suppose you're fishing for a reaction to the destruction of Taris. That's all anyone from off-world.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
I'll tell you, it's about time someone kicked the Republic in the tail and got things moving. I guess the Sith are the ones that do it. Don't get me wrong, all those deaths were horrible. The war gets the money moving. Maybe they'll decide to fortify us out here.
You know, I judge, but when your whole life is stagnating, maybe any shake-up, any change seems good. When your imagination is limited about how it could get worse.
No. Just no. I don't look for trouble.
All right.
Yeah.
See you later, nerd. Thorian.
What can I do?
My sisters in Christ, get out of my way.
Huh?
Sure.
Okay, so I need... How do I want to do this? I need mission to do the quest with her brother. I need HK for this. Oh, Isis. I definitely want to talk to Isis. Isis is a fun dude to talk to. Jesus Christ. Sith is being mean, chaotic evil. Can't stay because I need to sleep, but I want to say I love your videos. Hope you keep making them. Also love this game. I too love this game, and I'm glad you enjoy my videos. And I don't plan to stop anytime soon. In fact, that's why we're doing this, so I can make one about it. Tried to stand. Yeah, sorta. What do you want me to do? Oh, yeah. They enslaved the Jawas.
So these Jawas are scavengers who were enslaved by the Sand People. I think I am beginning to understand his plight.
Yeah, me too. It was already dug. Huh.
It could be that this Jawa knows things about this planet's history that the Republic has no inkling of.
Sure. Ooh, he knows.
It does seem convenient, but we've no reason to disbelieve this creature.
All right. Me too. I need to level up one more time. Is this not available? Okay, so it's just swoop racing and HK. So let's open this up. Let's go get HK.
And if the unit proves even more uncooperative once we purchase it.
Eccentric. Retired model. Oh wait, hold on. Where'd you get it? Huh.
Gee, that doesn't sound suspicious at all. Warehouse workers have a bad habit of paying off their debts with other people's property, you know?
No one would miss it. Alright. I've never done Korriban first. Interesting that they are all talking about it. Droid party would be fun one of these days.
Greeting. Hello to you, prospective purchaser. I am referred to as HK-47, a fully functional SciTech Corporation droid skilled in both combat and protocol functions. Query. Would you be so kind as to purchase this model from Yukalaka? It would serve my purposes to be removed from his ownership.
Ah, one of the best characters in the game.
Refusal. It is not desirable for me to reveal core functions while still in the possession of Yukalaka, prospective purchaser. It is sufficient to say that I am a fully capable translator and cultural analyst, and I am also proficient in personal combat. Explanation. I have been recently fitted with a restraining bolt, if you must know. With it in place, access to much of my memory core is restricted. Not to mention that the fool Ithorian might raise his asking price if he knew more, or make inquiries into my history. Neither outcome is beneficial to me. Statement. Indeed, it is possible that the Ithorian placed the restraining bolt on me to prevent my return to a previous owner. It is also possible that the removal of the bolt will not restore memory functions. Without my memory, I do not know if I know the answer.
True.
Do not interpret this as a reduction of my worth, however. My capabilities are quite expansive.
Did I ask this already? I did not.
Assurance. I am fully autonomous, but lack resources. I will grant loyal service in exchange for proper maintenance. As well, it is rare that I am able to utilize my full array of abilities. You seem likely to give me the opportunity to do so.
Why do you think that?
Extrapolation. You are no farmer or diplomat. You are armed and comfortable as such. We will mesh well. Explanation. It is rare for a droid to resist an owner in this way. Doubtless the Ithorian considers my stubbornness an embellishment to add interest to a seemingly mundane protocol droid. Objection. My functions are wasted here, prospective purchaser. I will answer your queries, but I assure you, I am better utilized elsewhere. Disclosure. I am a versatile protocol and combat droid, fluent in verbal and cultural translation. Should your needs prove more practical, I am also skilled in highly personal combat.
I love how he says highly personal.
Extrapolation. Intuitive language comprehension. That would be the result of recognition and training of force sensitivity. Your kind have little use of translation droids. Of course, your kind also encounters danger on a far more frequent basis than the average citizen. You would do well to have me work for you then, before someone else makes use of my more exotic functions. Disclosure. Finesse. Battle droids hold battlefields. I'm capable of eliminating a very specific type of target.
An assassin droid.
Retraction. Droids built for such a function face strict regulation and often have unique difficulties with previous owners. I therefore make no claim to that designation, prospective buyer. I am a law-abiding droid. Yes, indeed. Law-abiding. That's me. Request. Please do not speak so loudly, prospective buyer. Do you truly wish my price to be doubled? Objection. Answer. With the restraining bolt in place, I do not have access to my memory core. I suspect, however, by the fine quality of my manufacture, that they are a prestigious company indeed.
How would you know that?
I suspect I am of unique construction, or perhaps I was intended for a very specific customer. How I ended up here, I can hardly say. It is sufficient to say that I am a fully capable
Yes, you said that already.
Statement. The fool Ithorian has decided I am to be an expensive purchase. He does this out of greed, and not out of knowledge of my true capabilities. Advisement. I have observed him. He is a coward, and will be responsive to aggressive bargaining. Statement. I wish only to be purchased, and away from ill treatment at the hands of this poorly skilled mechanic. I have no desire to be subtle. Qualification. Oh, of course I shall be quite pleasant to you, should you purchase me, please.
Please. Ah, HK. When I first played this game, I didn't have enough credits. I have no idea how I didn't have enough credits, but didn't have enough credits to buy him.
And if the unit proves even more...
Yes. So I did not have 5,000 credits. I think I had to force persuade him using the dark side, and I ate some dark side points because I couldn't even. I think I didn't have enough persuade to get it down to here, so I had to force persuade. Or I had to threaten him or something. I don't want to advertise this to too many people. For role-playing reasons. Not because I know that the game won't actually punish me for that, but...
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you? Answer. Indeed. I am most eager to engage in some unadulterated violence. At your command, of course, Master. Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation.
Okay, so let's take mission out for now. Let's put HK in. I don't think there's any overlap between their stuff.
Sure.
And then there's got some unique dialogue when we talk to this guy.
Objection. Worn out? Listen, you talentless organic meatbag. One word from my master and I will pull you apart, limb from useless limb. I have always been hostile. Now that I need no longer rely on you and your primitive maintenance skills, I do not need to hide it. Observation. I am not a problem, you useless organic meatbag. You and your lack of any organized mechanical skills are a problem. Query. Can I kill him now, Master? I would like ever so much to crush his neck. Just a little.
Just a
It is
little
a
bit.
long-time fantasy of mine.
Maybe later.
You hear that, meatbag? I will be back.
Humoring HK-47 is so funny. Oh.
What can I do?
Blaster rifle. We've got better than that. Salbar's bowcaster. I don't know why he doesn't have that, but actually, we probably shouldn't do this until we've leveled him up a few times, but let's not worry about that just yet.
Sure.
No, I swear there's a bounty office somewhere. Oh, maybe the swoop registration is the same place as the bounty office or whatever it's called. What he calls people meatbag. Yeah, that's a good one. Pretty soon here we will start repairing him because this is the kit. It's not where I wanted to be. I mean, he just has such good flavor. Is this the... No, I don't... First of all, let's go faster. Second of all, where's the Hagen swoop registration? It's over here? I think it's over here. Love that for him. Interesting. What? Oops. Good riddance. Dude, you're not very nice. Where the heck is the... Oh, here's the hut. He's gonna call bullshit on this.
My friend tells the truth. I am a Jedi. You're going to imply that I am lying as well?
Yep, it sure does. And it's a nice lampshade on the craziness of the stuff we do in this game, right? Sure. What do you need?
And? Sounds like you have something special.
Yeah.
What do you want help with?
That's weighted super in your favor. I got some from some last side points. I didn't get any last side points. Fine, whatever. That box, this is the box that teleported us to the dimension with the Rakata. It did. It was very interesting. Sure will. Are you Nico?
Mata thinks pros will start coming here now that Terrace is gone. I think the Hut is dreaming.
Oh, hi. You another racer then? I heard someone new was talking to Mata. Always room for more. I don't know how much longer I'll be around here, but maybe we'll have time for a few races. Did you? I'm not sure that's any of your business. Top racers keep to their own. I don't know you. Maybe if you were better on the track, I might feel like talking.
Fair enough.
Hurried up. All right.
Yeah. What does this guy have to say? Yeah, makes sense. And then her.
Tangabun shan nang, wanga kun chinapala mula. Mucho shakapaka. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Tanga bok sha nak nong.
Yep.
Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Mucho shakapaka.
Recreational stop.
Tanga bok sha nak
Yeah.
nong. Kin kun shin king.
Sure.
Chinapala mula. Tong
Makes sense.
Tanga bok sha nak nong.
Why did you do that?
Kakin cha na kwat na bon. Mucho shakapaka. Yi ki kon.
I'm very curious, but that's okay.
Tanga bok sha nak kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wanna.
The game responded very weirdly to me negotiating a better deal, but whatever.
Tanga bok sha.
Okay.
Mucho.
Goodbye.
China.
Okay, let's do some. Let's do some races. It's like pod racing. Oops, I missed. Crushed it. I already beat that time, man. If I was better, I could get to that one. Getting rusty. What do racing bonds do? Gave me racing bonds. Are they worth anything? Or can I like just sell them? Can I hoard them? I can't even remember how this works.
Smilia. Ti... Hakuchi kopa?
I really wish that your petty hobbies option wasn't at the bottom. Kinda sucks.
You again? Did you? I'm not sure that's any of your bit. Maybe if you were better on the... Mata has some basic incentives for good. The pro circuit is where the real credits are. Just a few years. I used to run down in the canyons, but nobody sees you down there. I wanted crowds. I've been told I am. I might go pro. If there's anything around, it'll be at the Zerka store in there.
You can upgrade your bike? I kind of forgot about that.
Hurry. All right.
I might not be able to. This guy's nice. It's like everybody knows I helped Nico except for Nico. This game. Sometimes. Goodbye. You're a dick. Okay, I don't know if I can beat this next one. $251. He said Muta the Hutt. I love it when they have unique lines for the aliens. Okay, I might not be able to win this. We'll find out though. Find out if I really am a swoop prodigy. God, I need a better bike. Oh, I missed. I hegging missed. Can't believe it. I'm gonna fail on the back of that and that and that. Oh god, I messed this race up so badly. Come on. No applause for me. Okay, one more try. If I fail it here, we'll go check about upgrades. I missed? Dude. I missed that one too? I'm trash. I'm literally trash at this video game. Bye. Okay. Let's see what upgrades they have. Also, shouldn't I be able to sell that raid hut plate thing that she said was worth 500 credits and definitely isn't? It's in the Zerk office. What's in here? Is this the hunting lodge? I knew I was missing a building. Cool, cool. Huh. That's interesting. I like this guy, he's cool.
Get lost, Tenderfoot. I hunt. You swoop types don't usually. My name is Doric Quinn. I'm a. If I knew the best place, it doesn't matter anyway. Perhaps someone else is holding.
Yeah.
It used to be a one-on-one test. Hunter against hunted. Now people just want the credits. I could stomach maybe a pair or a team of hunters. That's not for me to say. I don't go telling stories about other... one word, though. Watch your... Everyone else I respect because they have skill. Those guys, they go for easier prey.
I sure do.
Just watch your back when you hunt. The dragons aren't the only dangers out there. I've tracked wild beasts my whole life, but I've only been hunting here for 5 years. I've much to learn yet. There are hunters that go after the big kills, the crate dragons. I don't know how they do it. I never even see the things. Komad is the one I respect, but I also trust that the only difference between us is experience. I will learn. If that... You'll have to ask around. Komad for... The local Jawas are a good...
Right,
good
so
hunt.
Let's talk to the Gamorreans, because, you know, kicks. Oh, they have unique names. Humi.
Warning. You'll pay attention to the master meatbag or suffer the consequences.
He's so... Can't help himself. Oh, this guy.
What can I do for you? Did my wife send you? This ain't about credits, is it? Ooh, candy words from a swoop racer. Well, I just feel all warm inside. Save it for the ladies. What do you want? Well, my name is Tanis, and what I do is hunt. I'm sure you've heard of me. Well, actually, I hope you haven't. Too long. But it beats smuggling. You ever run into a Sith dreadnought in the desert? No, you haven't. Hell, I married her. No, seriously now. I had this friend that crossed Sith space and got stripped of everything.
It's
not like I have much
pretty
now,
funny.
I guess, but I still prefer sand people to getting ambushed on unproven trade routes. She doesn't understand me. You know the drill. It's not my fault. She knew who I was when she married me. There isn't any. Too many hunters, not enough prey. I can barely keep expenses covered. Maintenance on battle droids is expensive.
Battle
Of course, it's
droids.
better than going alone. What if I stumbled on a bunch of sand people? These solo hunters are crazy. What do I care? I need to eat. I also need to pay for parts so the wife can keep the droids running. It's all about the credits. Some guys will talk about honor and stuff, but they still sell their plates to Faza. I guess honor needs creds too.
Sure.
I suppose, but so what? When that resource goes belly up, I'll just move on. I'm just a wandering spirit, I guess.
Tragedy
I'm
of
not
the
real
commons.
popular with the others, but they just fool themselves. They're in it for the credits too.
And like, I don't know. That's not an unreasonable opinion to have, right? It's so good. It's how come they can write all these sort of sleazy characters in this gray, ambiguous way, but Darkseid is just so laughably stupid evil. Oh well.
Too long.
Oh.
Uptight and cold like my wife. They don't like me streamlining the hunt
Jesus,
with
dude.
droids. I don't fit in, but I don't let it bug me. The Gamorreans are different. Good rowdy drinking buddies. Girk and his boys, they understand that hunting is a business.
You get along
of
with
course,
them.
they hunt other things than raid, too. Just don't turn your back on them. Ever. Nothing. Nothing at all. Just keep your eyes on them, that's all. Dorak is reasonable. Komad is a pain, but he keeps his distance. I can tell he doesn't like me much. Ask around the lodge if you want.
Cool. Bye.
Good.
I think that's it, except for Faza. Oh no, Kudos. Who's Kudos? There's another Pazaka? That's fine. Excuse me, Bastila!
Master?
Makes sense. The backdrop of the Exarchun War informs how people feel about the present conflict. Writing with a backstory. Simple and effective. Oh, right, I could come here and he could say you don't need to get a license, whatever. Yes. Jurgen Colt's carbine. They also have he also has a rifle I can buy. This is fine, but I think +2, +3, 411. Is that better than this thing? Yes, it is better than this thing. Salbar's bowcaster is getting trashed by a random store-bought item. What a tragedy for Mr. Zalbar. Only $4,500 too. How many buckers do I have? 18,000. Still probably not worth. Wait, no, we need a Circuit Corp office. I've always killed anyone I could in the Hunter Lounge. Well, you... Oh, guys, because I guess you can kill those guys later, huh? I forgot about that. Yeah, I kill, like, a decent amount of them no matter what, but... I don't have... I know I don't have the crazy suicide parts you're looking for. What do you have? Yeah. How do I... Is it possible to upgrade the swoop? Do I just have to be less shit? I mean, bad at... riding my swoop bike motorcycle? I can't remember if there are mechanics to upgrade the swooping... upgrade your swoop in this game. Mish or HK, killing me. Where are you? There you are. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time before we head out to the Dune Sea. Yep. All right, I got this. It's a lost cause, I think, unless I was better than I am. Surely that's enough, right? I think so. Yeah. I depressed them.
You again? I suppose you've got a right to know track business, but with the times you've been posting... You did? I don't believe it. I mean, I do, but I sure wasn't expecting it. I appreciate it, I really do. Now I can take my bike to the big races. There's not much of a circuit right now, but I'll be ready when it recovers.
You get him, Tiger.
Hard to tell. I'll get some more runs here first. I need the practice. I have to top your time. Thanks again. I meant it.
Yay, we did it. Can I still, I think it'll be difficult. Yeah, you're right. I will be difficult. Okay, Dune Sea time. Oh! What? My auto print? Are you serious? I think he uses this for nefarious purposes, but I can't remember. I need to get some more water real quick. I'll be right back. All right, back to it. Okay, so our first order of business here is to get Bastila's dad's holocron. That's what I care about the most. Now, where's our save? Right here. Oops. Let's start by upgrading HK a bunch. Computer use is useful. I will handle repair. Who cares about demolitions? I have healing abilities. I also can handle security. I'm just going to put everything into computer use. It's going to get a bunch of upgrade class things. I think dexterity is like his only useful. Why the heck does he have 16 strength? Just for flavor, I guess, because... Wait, can I do a melee HK? Okay, we're gonna try this. I have no idea if this works. I'll be very curious to see if HK can in fact melee people. Can he even use 2 thingies? Power attack is not as good, I think. Well, plus 10 damage. There's no way that's worse than... Yeah. Toughness is so good, though. We'll get toughness to start. Come on. Dex, 2 points here. Feats. Extra range attack during the round. Minus for defense of his feet and for 3 seconds afterwards. i.e. an enemy's attack. Second round for this is like a second attack is just so much better. This is cool though. If I get a good but it did -5 defense is kind of medium. Oh, I forgot this stuns. Oh, I forgot this attack stuns. Wait, that is huge synergy with my character. And I can get him a rifle with decent critical threat. This might be best. You know what? We're gonna invest in this a little. Okay, and I think he can use heavy plating. Yeah. $30 points, 20 points. We'll do the 20 points one first. Advanced flamethrower. Start with regular flamethrower. And a regular shield disruptor. I'd rather computer use. I think my other droid is stealing stuff from you.
No one leaves Anchorhead without proper authorization. Well, let's see it. Come on. All right. I'll just scan that and you're off. I'll keep it on file, too. Good luck out there. You'll need it.
Thanks, brother.
Hello there. You're heading out into the desert? You're a hunter, right? You must be if you've been allowed to leave Anchorhead. When you see Tanis, and I know you old boys always stick together, tell him his wife hopes he enjoys the anniversary gift.
This is pretty funny. I like this part. I like when you talk to Tanis earlier, he drops the little hint of like, my wife manages my droids and we don't get along. And you didn't think about how that might backfire on you, boy. Come on.
Just a little something to remember me by. Something that symbolizes our years together. Something that will blow up in his face. Of course, he'll never understand how appropriate it is. He can't talk his way out of this one. He's not smart enough. You're just another of his buddies from that hunting club. I know your kind. You all cover for each other, I bet. Well, he can do what he wants. He'll get what he deserves. I bought my own license just so I could see that he did.
That's commitment.
Oh, I'm through planning. I just left him a little mess that he has to take care of. If he's smart, he'll be just fine. But he's not smart. Just a little something to Oh, I'll be long gone soon enough. The next shuttle to anywhere, really. I've had it with cleaning up his messes, repairing his droids. If he lives, he can try and get by on his own. I doubt he'll last long with no one to listen to his lies.
True.
I'm sure you do. Like I said, when you see him, tell him his wife Marlena says hello.
I think that thing might be a Gamorrean trap, so we'll wait for a moment.
Anyone out there? Could you help? I seem to be, doomed.
Doomed.
Hey there, thanks for stopping. I appreciate it. I've been stuck without water for hours. Wasn't looking good. Oh, hey, it's you. I remember you at Faz's place. Could I get you to help out a fellow hunter, please? Well, it would appear that I've worn out my welcome with my wife Marlena. She fixes my droids. Fixed them good this time.
Commentary. One would hope the female is better at repairs than Yukalaka. I still would like to crush his neck, Master.
I triggered some sort of trap she programmed. She probably figured I wouldn't be smart enough to get out. Yeah, she was right. The wife put a kink in my battle droids. They're in some sort of discharge loop. And if I move from this spot, they're threatening to blow up. She knew I wouldn't know how to fix them. Could you try to do some repairs? They don't care if you move. It's just me who's stuck.
I say leave him.
You're pretty heartless for such a pretty lady, you know?
I take it back. Let's congratulate his wife.
Commentary. I say we blast the meat bag and save you the trouble, Master.
What's with all the droids lately? My wife get to you too?
Negative. I just don't like organic meat bags. Except for the Master, of course.
I really appreciate a bit of help. Please?
It is not often that Bastila and HK agree on one course of action, you know?
Just access each droid's repair interface. You'll have to do some tinkering, but be careful. One explosion I can survive. Any more than one and I'm dead. Oh, and ignore the message Marlena left in there. No way do I deserve this, I swear. Well, nice to see you again. Not to pressure. You asked for nothing. What? Why? What did I do to you? Oh, so this will be some sort of lesson for me just because I don't... Well, fine. I'll stay pretty much right here, I guess. You can just get lost. I'll... You're kidding, right? Right? Come on. Nobody looks out for their neighbor anymore. Well, if this is it, so let's see how these rigged...
Right, you get dark side points for that course of action.
Anyone out there?
Oh, I'm all the way back here? Whoops. Hi.
Hey there.
Yeah.
The what?
Yep. We did all this already.
Just access each... Oh, and,
I take it back. Let's congratulate his wife. You're a charmer, Bastila.
Having fun on the dunes, Tanis? I made sure you would. Here's the deal. Your precious droids have trapped you. They'll hold you until you die of thirst. Make a mistake while repairing them, they explode. Have a good death. My mother was right about you.
Unlucky. Slime ball must die, subscript. System functions backwards in event. Let's just code make cause malfunction. It sure can. System status repair misfunctions. Descriptive number progression corrupted. You gotta determine the correct progression by describing the previous entry. What? 4 times 14. Wait, 4, what? 4, 14, 11 dash 14, 31 dash 14, 24, 14. Math! Ugh! It's math or it's number logic. By the way, I'm not a fan. Bruh. I don't want to talk to this one. Maybe a different one.
Having fun on the dunes, Tanis? I may...
Node run, node... This is better logic. Node 1 reports node 2 failed, node 2 reports node 3 failed, node 3 reports node 2 failed. Two of the above compare logic to identify only one that can be correct. Logic puzzles. Okay, node 1 says 2. 2 says 3. 3 says 2. Two of the above are definitely false. Then 3 is reporting accurately. No, that can't be right, because then that means 1 is reporting accurately. So node 2 must be reporting accurately, because that way node 1 and node 3 can both be correct. Node 2. Special message from... Yes. Wait, hold on. Authorization, Merlino 1. Heat dissipation system, data missing from prime values 2, 3, 5, 11, 13, 17, 19. Is 1 considered prime? Well, this is wrong. And this is wrong. This is also prime. 1 is like not really prime, right? Because it only has the one thing. Yeah, it says 7. Whee! Power cell drain must not exceed total. Different motivators measure the same total energy pools, either 300 small pulses or 100. Every motivator is used in 100. What? Must not exceed total. Different motivators measure the same total energy pool as either 300 small pulses or 100. Oh, I see. It's a factoring problem. So if 300 small is equal to 180 large, then we're on a ratio of 18 to 30. 9 to 15. There's 9 to 15. So 15. Well, that's not very helpful. Oh, how many large pulses left? Jesus, to make this problem as hard as you can, huh, video game? Give me my phone. Okay. Do. So let's see. So it's yeah. So it's 15 to 9. So 0.6, so 100 times 0.6 is 60. So it's basically 60, so 180 minus 60 is 120. Cool. Math. All right, last one. What's up, RJ? We are currently disabling haywire battle droids, because, you know, even slime balls don't deserve to die like dogs in the middle of the desert. They can reform. I believe in them. I don't have any. I'm not solving this. This? I guessed correct. Awesome.
That was unpleasant. Thanks for your help. I'd have been a goner. Hey, and the old bat thought I was dead. You never asked me for anything, but I consider my life worth something. Please, take this. I insist. Thanks again. I doubt any of those uptight hunters would have helped, and I doubt the wife is coming back. I'm heading back to the shop. I hope she left the manuals for these things behind. Ungrateful little...
Good luck, dude. I don't get light side points, which is interesting, because I did save him. I do get dark side points for leaving him there. Interesting philosophical take, video game. Hey, what's up? Sand people. The people. Bastila, come now. Your goal is to stun more things.
Sure.
Oh, sneak attack. Ah, thank you, HK, my loyal sneak attacker. I mean, stunner. Did I just get Sand People garb? No. Unlucky. Oh, let me heal up Bastila.
I'm here.
You don't have heal, Bastila? Let me level you up real quick. Dexterity? Sure. You're a stun bot. I don't need you to deal lots of damage. Defense and hit is fine. Probably toughness. You don't need those kinds of things. Powers, heal. This is only 12, huh? Why don't I get this? That's dumb of me. Whatever. I will. It's my turn again. Heal.
Acknowledgement?
Sure. Acknowledgement.
Who are you? It doesn't matter. Can you handle a blaster? It may attack again at any second. I doubt we could hold out on our own against another wave of them. You would be right. Came out of nowhere. Wait, damn it. Here they come again. How did it do that?
Don't worry. I'll save you, brother.
Yes. Droid efficiency at its best. Droid efficiency at its best.
I'm here.
Game, I'm telling him to do that for a good reason. Stop! I'm not trying to critical strike anything. Bastila, again, you're literally here to stun them.
Sure.
More of them, eh?
I'm here.
Yeah.
Stop.
Ready.
Yes.
Don't actually need you to do that. I need you to do
What
this.
can I do?
Oh. Now we flare these guys down with our sneak attacks. It's only 2 attacks. That's okay. Dude, more of these things?
Yes.
Ready.
The Force fights with me.
3 attacks. There we go. That's better. Stop with the flurry, lady. We really do not need you to lower your defenses.
Ready.
There.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
What choice do we have? They have to be killed. All of them. Thanks for your help. There's no more of those.
Thanks for your help. I don't think we'll try holding this position for much longer. We're not soldiers. Did the company send you? It's about time they drove these animals out.
On Kashyyyk, it will be much clearer that the natives are not the bad guys. But here, the same people are just trying to murder everyone. And again, like, from their perspective is understandable. But it's not like, oh, Zerka Corporation, evil, 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 the same way it is later. It's like, it is good to negotiate some sort of agreement. That's ideal. But it's not like, it's totally understand. This guy has a understandable view when he just got attacked by them to a certain extent. Of course, they are here and trampling on their native land and all this kind of stuff. It doesn't make him right, it just makes him understandable.
Well, you've got a lot of work ahead of you. Do you know about their enclave in the south? Don't even try to go near it. They've taken all the Zerka weapons that were supposed to protect their sandcrawlers. That place is a fortress, a death trap. You'll have to find some way to sneak into the place. Glad it's not my job. Just that they attack everything on sight. Well, I suppose they don't attack each other, but any outsider's as good as dead. The company tried to arm us and even set up remote self-powered turrets on the mining route, but that just made things worse.
How?
We're not soldiers. They still kill us and then take our weapons off our corpses. They even had the Jawas disable the turrets and set them around their enclave. It's like a fortress now. I don't know how you're going to break through all of that. Me, I'd sneak in. Well, actually, I'd just get back to Anchorhead. They use whatever they scavenge. They seem to hate our technology, but they love to turn it against us.
Fair play.
That goes for blasters and turrets too, I guess. It's not like you need to be a genius to operate them. They probably don't even bother with special settings. They just watch for people approaching and switch them on. I don't have time for this sort of thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, so do we. There's no way we're repairing this thing while getting attacked over and over. The desert can have it. The Jawas will salvage it eventually anyway. Then we can buy it back and start over. Makes sense to me.
Isn't that interesting? These are Zerka sandcrawlers, and eventually they became Jawa sandcrawlers or whatever. What's this? I've been over here already? It's a corpse. A corpse. Oh, right.
I'm here.
Prejudice set to maximum.
Sure.
Acknowledgement.
Missed.
Yes?
What I've HK, I really should have gotten my Baragwin flamethrower from Yavin, but it's okay. It's okay. It says something about to the north. Let's see about Basila's mother. Now I can still party select here. I'm not sure if I can in the next area. Jesus, this is getting tiresome. Oh, Elite Warriors. These guys are tough. Or are they the ones I just messed up? I can't remember. Oh, Basil is certainly getting messed up.
Yes?
I'm here.
You're about to die. Oh my god, she's alive.
I heard I said.
She's gonna die though. Use heal. Save yourself, Vesla.
Yes?
What? Stop saving. And stop auto-queuing things that I don't want. Okay. Let's not do that. These guys are strong. They probably will not be able to hurt me because my defense is through the roof. Oh! I say that. Immediately get punished. Oh, maybe HK. Just what kind of save does this require? Yeah, not one he is good at. So this must be will. They must have good will saves. And this must be fort save? Yeah, fort save. So they have bad fort save. It's good to remember. That's how Bass was able to hit them with Whirlwind. I'm pretty sure that's also a fortitude save. These guys are not dropping their Sand People robes. I swear this is how you get Sand People robes.
I'm here.
Play 12.
Ready.
What?
These things don't have a goodwill save. They're fucking monsters. Give me... Plasma mine, huh? That must be the trap for the Gamorreans. Do I have demolitions? I can't remember. No. I have all this stealth I never use, but maybe I'll use it eventually.
Yes. Acknowledgement.
Ow.
Yes?
That is the one thing about droids, is that I can't heal them with my sick Jedi powers. Yes, Gamorreans.
Anyone!
Trapped under here. Help her. Bastila, come on.
Please help! I can't get out!
3, 2, 1.
Can I talk my way out of this one? Maybe 500 credits. They didn't give us. Oh man, Gamorreans. Don't worry, we're gonna reload so that we can murder them. That guy might be a slime ball, and he doesn't deserve death. But Gamorreans, who actively ambush people and threaten them with violence and extort credits from them, they get the D. Yeah, what if you're wrong, Kirk? What? Man, my persuade is like too high. I hope I don't get dark side points for not persuading them. It would wreck my my sick wisdom and charisma bonuses, man. Die here, please. Yeah, sure, yes. I keep doing that first.
Please help!
Okay, didn't get dark side points.
Ready.
Yes?
Sure.
Flamethrower! Ah, that was not as cool as I wanted it to be.
Yeah?
That hurt, I bet. Yes?
No? There we go. Got him. With the sneak attacks. Sorry, buds. Shouldn't have messed with me. Should have known better. Now, I can't remember what happens if I try to go this way. As soon as the Baron has there's signs of the occasional stone pieces, but the luck how they place inside from the outsider. Okay, can't do this yet. And I think that's where Bastila's dad's stuff is. So, Thank you, Bastila. That was useful. This is the exploring this area with the sand people attacking me is so irritating. Not because I have to fight so many sand people, just because there's so many cutscenes.
I'm here.
Oops. I like how it tosses him on the ground too. Block sneak attacks on behind him. Don't need to stun. Corpse. Sure, a lot of corpses. We're gonna have another sand people attack here.
Master? I'm here.
Whoop-de-doo.
Sure.
No. Okay, well, let's go fight these guys. What the heck? Oh wait, I was gonna. Can you be a melee droid? The HK kick. Hello, HK? Kick this guy. Oh, the animations are breaking really badly. Oh my god, the animations. Animations, bro. Oh, okay. No. Get that blaster rifle back on.
So be it. Yes?
Yes?
Oh, there are dudes behind us. How'd that happen?
I'm here. You cannot win. I'm here.
Do they just keep spawning here? What's the deal? Sand people clothing. That's what we're looking for. So many sand people outfits. Some bantha fodder. A couple corpses of people they killed. Let me just don't do a lot of damage. Yeah, HK does not. Okay, now I can party select here, but I think if I go here, I won't be able to anymore. It's my supposition. Oh, I still can. That's cool. That must be to the eastern Dune Sea.
Yes?
Master?
What?
However, I think we will do the rest of Tatooine another night. It's getting late.
I'm here.
Sure.
I've already been going for almost 3 hours, which is usually about how long we go. I was gonna do something here. Oh yeah, we were gonna bring this guy in. Let's see if he's hogging any good droid equipment, and he is. And we're gonna add mission in for Bastila. Her brother is here. Then we'll quick save. And I think that's that. I'm gonna level up real quick just to read a couple powers. Oh, you know what we were gonna do? We're gonna talk to HK and see if we could repair him. Oh, sick. Let's see how much repairage we can do. Unfortunately, I think this is boosted off of intelligence, right? Repair isn't wisdom, it's intelligence, yeah. So, +3. That's actually just +2, it just gives me a 13. I have 4 more. Probably need to get that through level ups.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master. Statement. I know some elements of my functionality, Master, but not all. Qualification. I suspected that it might, Master, but without memory, I had no way of knowing whether or not I knew that was true. Qualification. Not so much, Master. I spoke out of ignorance. I assumed the Ithorian was responsible for my memory loss. That does not mean I am not a fully loyal droid willing to serve its master. Right, Master? Answer. I believe I have been damaged several times.
I don't really want to do this right now. I think we can do this. Maybe we'll do this next time. Or I'm just going to do some research on how high my repair skill needs to be so I can level up guilt-free.
As you...
For now, I think we will... What's this? This is fine, I guess. I think we'll just do this for now. I think we'll call it there for today. I will be back next Monday for sure, and maybe some other day this week, though I am pretty busy this week, so I kind of doubt that, but we shall see. Certainly by next Monday. Anyway, take care, everybody. See you next